Hello and welcome to the 54th episode of Quizzing with the Members. Thank you so much, guys, for all the love for this series. This, as you know, is a quizzing format that we do for quizzes from all over the world. This one has three people from sort of like the same region. One of them is making her debut, and the other three have been here earlier. One of them is on another run. Let's see if today is the day the run continues or it stops. Let's see. Let me call the four contestants one by one. Our first contestant is Ankit. Ankit, as always, I'll ask you, how is the recruitment
Mhm.
going along? Are you finding some nice talent, or how is it?
I am KV, all good.
All good, all good. Still in
Yeah,
Bangalore?
yeah. I'm in Bangalore right now, yes.
Are you looking forward to
Yeah,
some sports question, Ankit?
absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. And before we start, KV, I would like to say like a genuine, heartfelt appreciation for all the great work you and your team are doing. Like you put out so much content every single day on YouTube. Really commendable.
Thank you.
And one thing I'll say, like I've been quizzing since my school days, and there
Mhm.
was a notion attached to quizzes that quizzes are nerds, but
Mhm.
that is like nothing can be further from the truth. And you have brought quizzing to the mainstream, so like kudos to you for that.
Thank you, Ankit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So sweet, so sweet. What a great sweet start to this episode, which brings us to our second contestant who's making her debut, born and raised in Bombay, currently lives in San Francisco, landscape architect and ecological designer, works at a design firm in the US, loves reading, dancing, traveling, and is a big FC Barcelona fan. Give it up for Nehali.
Hey, hi KV, hi
Nehali, welcome to
everyone.
this small little community that we have sort of started, like Ankit said. Nihali, what's up? How is life? How is San Francisco? How is anything else that you want to share?
No, I think everything's going good. I don't want to reiterate everything that Ankit said, but I have also since school like loved trivia, and I've had very few people who would also like finding common people who would also share the same thing. So I feel like your show and like other content generally about the world and information that you like put out has been, I don't know, I've enjoyed it and consumed it so quickly. So I'm just excited to be here. A little bit nervous, but mostly excited.
That's okay. That's okay. It's one of, I think it's first of many quizzes that we'll do. All of us here, Ankit, Pavan, Pranshu, have been here. They were all here for the first time at some point, and then they've
Yeah.
all come back so many times. Talking of so many times, our defending champion on another run. Give it up for Pavan.
Hello, hello.
Pavan, looking forward to some sports questions, Pavan.
Definitely, it's Super Bowl day today.
Oh, yes, Eagles versus Chiefs. On that note, our last contestant, also from the same area as Nehali and Pavan, so to speak, give it up for Pranshu. Pranshu is back.
Hey, hey everyone.
Hi,
Thank you.
Pranshu. You're also in Bay Area, right? If I'm
Yeah. I'm in Palo Alto, a little bit south.
okay, Pavan, Nehali. It,
Yeah. And I think I've only been on quizzing with members when Pavan has been winning. So those are my only episodes. But
oh
it's
man,
really great. Yeah.
so much fun. Let's do this. Let's do this. Ankit, Nehali, Pavan, Pranshu. Cool, cool, cool. Let's begin. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. First direct is to Ankit. Ankit, this is a sports question. The list on your screen contains athletes with highest number of golds in the Summer Olympics. Okay. Now one athlete's name is missing. Which athlete has become the second in this list? This Olympics, like the latest Olympics in Paris last year, leveling herself with legendary gymnast Larissa Latinina. If you see the list, you have, of course, Michael Phelps on the top with swimming, 23 gold. Then you have, of course, Larissa Latinina with 9 gold. Somebody equaled her this year, and then followed by Paavo Nurmi from Finland and Mark Spitt, of course, from the US. Which name is missing from this list?
Yeah, I think this is Katie Ledecky.
Yes. Yes. Great start. This is Katie Ledecky, modern day legend. Katie Ledecky now has 9 goals. Cool. Okay, 10 points there to Ankit, which means the next question is to Nihali. Okay, we're talking about a certain poet, and you can see the poet on the screen. This poet had written the poem titled Dedication for the inauguration of John F. Kennedy. He could not recite the poem as there was a glare of sun in his eyes. Hence, he recited one of his older poems titled The Gift outright at the inauguration of John F. Kennedy. And this is the image from that inauguration. All I want from you is who was the poet who took the path of relying on the memory this day due to his fragile, as you would say, eyesight in the 1960s. Which poet are we talking about?
I don't think I know of any, so maybe I'll just pass this one.
Okay, passing to Pavan.
I don't know. I'm just going to say random Truman Capote.
Not Truman Capote. Going to Pranshu.
I'll also just guess. I don't know, because of memory. I don't know. Robert Frost?
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautifully done. 12 points there to Pranshu. It is Robert Frost. And yeah, while we made the question, also we knew that you might not know, but if you had to guess one like very American author from 20th
Mhm.
century, should be Robert Frost. And then timeline, very old in the 60s, and Frost and Kennedy had mutual admiration for each other. It's a Robert
Mhm.
Frost. Nice. 12 points there to Pranshu. And we come back to Ankit. Ankit, from poet to brands, this is a brand question. It is an American commercial bakery founded in 1937 by Margaret Rutkin, who named the brand, this is important, who named the brand after her family's 123-acre property in Fairfield, Connecticut. Margaret Rutkin began baking bread in 1937 for her youngest son, Mark, who had asthma and was allergic to most commercially processed foods, and sold the company to its current owner, Campbell. The company's cookie from the distinctive line of products is named for a European city such as the Milano cookie or the Brussels cookie, etc., etc., etc. Which brand are we talking about?
So is this still a commercial bakery in today's time?
Still makes cookies, etc. Like still makes Milano cookie, Brussels cookie.
Nothing's coming to me. I'll just pass for now.
Okay, passing to Nehali.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember the packaging of Milano to like remember that name that comes on the top, but yeah, I can't see anything except the red tag. Um, I'm just gonna take a guess. I don't think it's gonna be right, but like Pillsbury.
Not Pillsbury. Okay. Going to Pavan.
I don't have a good guess either, so I'll just say Pepperidge Farm.
Yes, you did what
Oh,
Pranshu did with Frost. This is if you had to go with one, and the Big Blue was named after a family property. So you have to think of brand that sort of remind you of a big property. And yeah, this is Pepperidge Farm, and this is the red thing that Nehali was probably trying to think of. This is Pepperidge Farm. Nice. Okay, 12 points to Pavan, and next direct to Pranshu. Pranshu, this is the All India Dash Federation and is India's national sport federation for a certain game, for the indigenous game, sanctioning 6 to 7 national level tournaments per year. It is India's representative body in the International Dash Federation. Shown on your screen is the logo of the federation. All I want from you is what game are we talking about?
Is this carom?
It is carom, yes.
I was afraid that it was too obvious.
No. It is carom. This is All India Carom Federation. Well done.
Wow.
It is All India Carom Federation. 10
That's
points.
amazing.
Yeah. Nice. Okay. Next direct is to Ankit. Now we come to the world of movies. The Democratic National Convention was held in Chicago this year, as in last year now, where it was returning after a gap of over 50 years. Even before it began, many people thought it would be the repeat of last time, as the convention last time was marred with threats of protests, which proved to be exaggerated as only a handful of protests took place this year. The 1968 protests were more bloody as well as memorable. All I want from you is how have they been immortalized in the world of movies in the last decade?
maybe can I ask a question?
Yes?
So, do we need to give the name of the movie?
That's it. Movie names.
Okay, I think this is the Sacha Baron Cohen movie, but I don't remember the exact name. Uh, something Seven, Magnificent Seven, or I know this is that Sacha Baron Cohen movie. I just the name I don't remember right now. Something
So
Seven, Magnificent Seven, or something. It was of that sort.
no, can't react to Magnificent Seven. Going to Nehali.
There are two movies that are coming to my mind, but I am. This is the Trials of the Chicago Seven. Is
Yes,
that
I'll
the
give it to you. Yes, yes.
okay?
Trial of Chicago 7 was the movie that we were looking for. Trial of Chicago 7. And I know Ankit was also thinking of this movie, but we needed
Yeah.
the movie. I'm sorry, Ankit. Uh, the Trial of Chicago 7. This is the movie that talks about the DNC protests. Timeline of the 1960s, Vietnam War, etc., etc. 11 points to Nihali, which means the next direct will be to Pavan. Pavan, this gentleman that you see on your screen is Josh Wardle, who was gave the lady in the photograph a certain gift, which was later shared in their family WhatsApp groups and then became a global sensation. All I want from you is what was this gift that we all know of?
One of my favorite games, Wordle.
Yes. 10 points there to Pavan. This is the origin story of Wordle. This was just a gift to her, shared on the family WhatsApp group, and then, of course, became a global sensation. Wordle, fantastic. Okay, nice and fast. Next direct is to Pranshu. Okay, this is a sedimentary carbonate rock that contains a high percentage of the mineral CaMg CO32. It occurs widely, often in association with limestone and evaporites. One of the first geologists to distinguish X from limestone was Déodat Gratet de Dash, a French mineralogist and geologist whom it is named after. He recognized and described its distinct characteristics in the late 18th century, differentiating X from limestone. This rock gave its name to something that is also known as the Pale Mountains. There is also an image, if that helps. Bunch of chemical
Mhm.
and geographical hints. What are we talking about?
My husband is a geologist, and he would be mad if I didn't answer this.
क्या
But
फोन अ फ्रेंड करना चाहेंगी प्रश्न?
yeah. Oh, I saw your phone a friend video from the
Yeah.
KVC. It was great.
Yes, yes. This
Finally.
frame is now part of KVC. Can you believe it?
Yes. Yeah, I can't think of it.
Okay.
I'll
I'm
pass.
passing. Okay, passing to Ankit.
Yeah, I'll pass as well.
Okay, passing to Nehali.
Seeing that it has calcium and limestone, I'm just going to take a guess, although I can't connect to like Pale Mountains. Is this just chalk?
No, but okay. Going to Pavan.
Just make something up. Albanite.
No. Okay. We'll start again with Pranshu. Anybody can stop me at any point. Okay. So I will start with the Pale Mountain hint basically. There is a mountain range in northern Italy which has the same name that we are looking for. Okay. Anybody has any guess? Okay. 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 We'll
Yeah,
start with Pranshu.
maybe, but I could be, I don't know. Okay, let's.
No stress. This is
Hmm.
from northern Italy. There is a mountain range which takes its name from this rock. So they have the same name. Okay.
Okay.
We'll start whenever Pranshu is ready.
Mm, I don't know. I'll random guess. Lombardy.
No. Passing to Ankit.
I'll pass the answer.
Okay, passing to Nehali.
Is this the Dolomite?
Yes, it is.
Of
7
course.
points
Yeah.
left to Nehali. It is
Nice.
Dolomite. Yes, it is Dolomite. Okay, and of course there are Dolomites in northern Italy. Dolomite. Nice. 7 points to Nehali. Next it will be to Pavan. Pavan Ri Higuchi, the legend, the current 50 kg freestyle men's gold medalist in wrestling, after his Olympic victory, before tweeting about anything else, decided to have his take on the hottest topic in the sport on August 10th. He told how he also suffered setback once for the same reason. All I want from you is who was he responding to in this tweet? And let's look at the tweet. I understand your pain the best, your pain the best. Same 50 grand. Don't worry about the voices around you. Life goes on. Rising from setbacks is the most beautiful thing. Take a good rest. Who is he responding to?
My problem is I don't remember her name. This is the Indian wrestler who got basically weighed a little too much in the final weigh-in and missed the medal because of that.
Hmm.
I'll pass.
Oh, okay, passing to Pranshu.
I was hoping Pavan would answer because I was also blanking on the name. I know. Just a second. I'm blanking out. Yeah, sorry, I'll
Okay,
pass.
okay. Ankit patiently waiting. Go for it, Ankit.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is Vinesh Fogart.
Vinesh Bhogat. Vinesh Bhogat is
I
the
was
that we were
yeah,
waiting for 12 points there to finish. This is
great, great.
like Pavan said, this was a story, the heartbreak that we all saw during the Olympics. But Vinesh Phogat is the name we were waiting for, and Ankit gets it, which just makes the quiz scores very balanced. So good for the overall scoring. Let's take a score because this is half time. Sorry, Ankit has 10 for Katie Ledecky and Vinesh Phogat, both from Olympics. Ankit is on 22 points. Nehali has 11 for the trial of Chicago, 7 and 7 for Dolomite. Nehali is on 18 points. Pavan has 12 for Pepperish Farm and 10 for Wordle. Pavan is on 22. And Pranshu also on 22 with 10 for Karam and 12 for Robert Frost. What a tight quiz. Maze maze mein Pavan, Pranshu and Ankit are all on 22 and Nehali is right behind with 18. This is crazy. Let's start the second half. Crazy, crazy. Fun also, a little bit like this. Very nice, very nice. My favorite one was Pranshu and the Dolomite struggle. Because I know by the time the episode comes, it'll take a few weeks, right? By the time
Yeah,
it comes and then they'll be like, यार ये मैंने पढ़ा था. I call myself geophysicist. ये वो क्या चल रहा है? The couple watching it together. तुझे कैसे याद नहीं है Dolomite? Beautiful.
yeah, he will probably be saying that after this when I tell him.
Oh man. Okay, second half, the order now will be Pranshu, Pavan, Nehali, and Ankit. Pranshu, this is for you, your direct. All I want from you is this is the minimalist poster of which film?
Yeah. And the award goes to La La Land.
Yeah, nice reference also. 10 points there. Pranshu, this is, of course, also as an homage, three-fourth of our panel today is from this part of the world, sort of. So, yeah, La La Land, 10 points there to Pranshu, which means next direct will be to Pavan. Okay, Pavan, this is the logo of the company is also given. In June 2018, Microsoft acquired a company known for its cutting-edge platform designed to streamline the creation of intelligent systems. This company's technology integrates advanced simulation tools and reinforcement learning, simplifying control and optimization. Notably, the company's logo is inspired by a traditional art form involving miniature trees, reflecting their focus on precision and growth in AI development. All I want from you is what is the name of this company that Microsoft acquired for this purpose?
Does the name have anything to do with the traditional art form?
Yes.
Bonsai?
Yes. There's a word play, of course. It's not just bonsai because if you see bonsai ends with AI. Whoa, who would have thought? It's bonsai AI. So yeah, this is bonsai or bonsai AI. This bonsai is the company and traditional art form. The logo was also bonsai and of course AI. 10 points there to Pavan. Next direct is to Nihali. In recent months, a well-known brand has struggled financially, filing for bankruptcy protection due to declining demand for its once popular food storage solutions. This iconic name, which became famous in the 1950s through home parties that empowered women, has found it challenging to adapt to modern retail and online sales. Despite its colorful containers being a household staple, with around $812 million in debt and between 50,000 and 100,000 creditors, the company is under pressure to find a buyer and revive its legacy. Which brand, famous for its innovative kitchen products, is facing these significant challenges?
This is Tupperware.
Tupperware, yes.
I was very shocked to like find this out because I was like, how can this brand run out of
Right? But
with
there was this joke, no, people are not buying
don't
because
yeah, because
everyone's
they're so
mom is like,
durable.
yeah. Plus everyone's mom is like, भाई पक्का वापस याद करके ले आना, भूलना मत. And it's so durable and so nice that nobody buys it again. This is Tupperware. Man, crazy. Okay, 10, 10, 10, which means no pressure, Ankit. Next direct is to you. Looking at two things, one is a term, one is a person. The term X was created in response to Y's unique filmmaking style to denote a certain type of European movie production. It became popular in the mid 1960s with the release of Y's iconic trilogy, and the style continues to inspire filmmakers. According to Spanish actor Aldo Sambrel, X was coined by, as in the term was coined by Spanish reporter Alfonso Sanchez. And though the term suggested Italian origins and filming locations, the movies incorporated international production alongside Spain and other European nations. Two things. One is what term are we talking about? And what person are we talking? So the person is of course a filmmaker. The term is something else.
Trilogy, like what comes to my mind is Godfather. Mm, but 1960s. But Godfather, I think, was in the later part of 90s, 1900s. But okay, I'll still say Francis Ford Coppola. Uh, I don't have an answer for X. Why I'll say Francis Ford Coppola.
Okay, okay. No, no, going to Pranshu.
I think that trilogies is one of the movies, the good, the bad, the ugly. And okay, I have a guess for X, but not for Y. So I'll do that. Is it spaghetti westerns? And Y is basically the director of Good, the Bad, the Ugly, but I don't know the name.
Okay, okay. Going to Pavan.
Spaghetti Western and Sergio Leone.
Yes, that's the
Hmm.
complete answer we were looking for. Spaghetti Western and Sergio Leone, who, of course, Pranshu was right all along. This is, of course, the Man with No Name trilogy. Good, the Bad,
Hmm.
Ugly, Fistful of Dollars. And big next was, of course, the we put Italian somewhere. The term suggested Italian origin, which is spaghetti. Spaghetti Western and Sergio Leone. Nice. Anyway, 7-5 is what we've agreed upon as a group, all five of us. So 7 to Pavan and 5 to Pranshu, which means the next direct will come to Nehali. Okay, Nehali, this is for you. Chala Srinivasa Sethi, born in a village in Telangana, has recently, again recently when I say last 1 year, has recently taken charge as the 27th chairman of one of India's most prominent financial institutions. Starting his career in 1988 as a probationary officer, he has accumulated over 35 years of experience, contributing significantly to various sectors. His impressive journey from a bright student who pursued a Bachelor of Science in Agriculture to the leader of this public sector bank has been a moment of great pride for the Telugu community worldwide. What is the name of the institution he now heads?
It's a financial institution doesn't necessarily I can just ask, right? And you can say no if it's not a um it's not necessarily a bank, right? It can just general financial institutions.
Just read the question once
Oh,
again. What else?
wait. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, sorry. Found it. Wait, like I'm only able to think of one. So like is it the SBI?
It is SBI. Yes. 10 points there to Nehali. It is SBI. Is one of those, like, should I overthink or should I just go with the.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Uh,
like I only can think of like one Indian bank, like a national entity, but
yep. Well done. 10 points there to Nehali, which has made this quiz even crazier with three questions to go. Do you guys want to know the score, or you guys are people who are like, मुझे score मत दिखाओ, मुझे stress हो जाता है, like that. And Ankit, what do you think? Should we share the scores?
You can.
Pranshu is on 37, Nehali is on 38, and Pavan is on 39. It's 37, 38, 39. You are on 22 with 3 questions to go. Anything can happen. This is crazy. And then people will be like, oh, Nehali strategically suggested half. Usko next direct bhi aa jayega aur next question. Cool. Ankit, time for your direct. In chaos theory, a small change can lead to dramatic effects, famously illustrated by the idea that a tiny insect's wings might influence a distant storm. This concept, associated with Edward Norton Lawrence and refined in 1972, highlights how minor initial conditions can drastically alter outcomes in complex systems. The term for this phenomenon, also touched upon by earlier mathematicians and physicists, is named after an evocative metaphor. Which 2004 movie shares its name with this phenomenon?
The butterfly effect.
Yes, butterfly effect. Now, Ankit also in the game with 32. This is crazy. Last 2 questions to go. 32, 38, 39, 37. I think this was one of the closest KVizzing members that we've had in a long time. Anybody can win with just 2 questions to go. This is Pranshu's direct. Pranshu, this is for you. This guy on your screen, although he has received praise from his for his perceived entertaining style of play, he is a controversial player whose matches have featured epic displays of ranting, racket wrecking, and trash talking. Only the third player after Dominic Ratti and Leighton Hewitt, of course, to have beaten each one of the big three, which is Djokovic, Federer, and Nadal, the first time he played against them. This is a cartoon which says the voices inside Dash's head. Dude, I'm your natural talent. Be cool. You don't need to listen to that other guy. And the other guy is also doing a bunch of things. Which player is
Is this Kyrgios?
Yes, yes, I'll give it to you. Yes. Just the surname is always enough in quizzing. This is Nick Kyrgios. Oh, it all boils down to the last question. If Pavan gets this right, he wins. If it passes to Nehali, Nehali gets it right, Nehali wins. If it passes to Ankit, Ankit gets it right, Pranshu wins. And if it comes to Pranshu, Pranshu gets it right, Pranshu wins. Crazy. Okay. This one we are looking at an exact answer, one word answer. Okay, that's important just to make it more this thing. Because the funda you'll all understand, but we want the exact answer. Take your time. Last question is for Pavan. Pavan, this is a Times of India headline from last year. From it says Donald Dash death. Okay, I just want the one word omitted from the headline.
I think the one word is trumps.
Perfect. As always, Trump's wins. Trump's triumphs in this quiz also. Donald Trump's death. That's the exact answer we were looking for. That's obviously the wordplay was around the events of the attempted assassination. Donald Trump's death. Whoa, crazy. I don't know about other Indians in the US, but Trump has definitely helped Pavan in this quiz. I don't know what's happening with others. But 10 points there, very crucial 10 points. What a fun quiz. This is one of those crazy quizzes because I think also what happens is sometimes when you have these easy also questions in the middle, it just makes the quiz way more fun. And also you like we realized with that SBI question, right, Nihali? Yeah, like you're like, nahi yaar, kuch to aur hai. Even with the carom question, you're like, nahi. Maybe it looks like so that part also comes. And the fact that there's La La Land, there is of course like we said, carom, etc. But overall, such a fun quiz with a mix of questions from all over the world. And you guys, crazy. Ankit, you were so good. Nihali, what a debut. I don't think a debut can be so good that you are in the contention to win till the last question, which was crazy. Pavan, another thrilling win. Very narrow win. And Pranshu, you were crazy. Except the Dolomite thing, I think everything was great in this quiz. Like you were in the running till the last question. Actually, you were leading till the last question. Fantastic. Let's take a look at the final scores. Ankit 22 in the first half, 10 for butterfly effect in the second half. Ankit ends on 32. Nehali had 18 in the first half, 10 points for Tupperware and 10 points for SBI. Nehali ends on 38. And also welcome Nehali to the world of quizzing. I say this to every debutant. We keep releasing these forms for quizzing evening, quizzing with members. Feel free to just sign up for any of these things. And now we come to Pavan. Pavan at 22 in the first half. Got 10 for Bonsai, 7 for Sergio Leone part of Spaghetti Western, and 10 points for Donald Trump's death. Pavan ends on 49. And Pranshu at 22, she got 10 for La La Land, 5 for Spaghetti Westerns, and 10 for Nick Kyrgios. Pranshu ends on 47. 47. Crazy quiz. Shout out to all four of you. I'll see you guys soon in some quizzing here and there. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thanks.